Hello everyone, I'm Sri Banerjee, certified astrologer, and in this segment I'm going to be going over the pink full moon that is taking place momentarily as I speak in a minute or 2 minutes. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. Um, so today is April 12th, 2025, and this is for New York City. The ascendant is Scorpio, and so Scorpio is kind of a deeper planet of transformation. Um, so of course you look at the full when you're looking at the full moon, you're looking at the opposition that is taking place between the moon and the sun. So you have Aries on one side and Libra. So Aries is kind of a fiery sort of initiator, and Libra is more of a balance. So this kind of works out when this is not in conflict. So that's kind of the tension that is taking place to the full through the full moon at this point. Um, so looking at the full moon, that's kind of part of everything, but Pluto, Scorpio, and the ruler of Scorpio, that is Pluto, are in the fourth house. So all these are good to look at, kind of like um, probably at a deeper level, things that are changing, like perhaps in communication or home, or all of those um, good to look out for, because this is a personal. This is an outside planet, an outer planet, slow moving planet that affects different configurations. Interesting sort of likened to Hades. All right, so going over here into the fifth house. Fifth house is very interesting. The fifth house has Saturn in there and Venus. So Saturn and Venus are when they're connected, then there's a kind of a deeper understanding of vanity. So that represents Aphrodite. So vanity and beauty and some of the things, and pride, and some of the things that represents all of that. So this is something that allows the person to kind of understand, have confidence, and be able to build on. So this is Mercury. Mercury is always the planet of communication. And of course, Mercury was known as Hermes, and he was kind of the messenger for Zeus. And then here's Neptune, and so Neptune, Mercury is a personal planet, while Neptune is an outer planet. So Neptune kind of makes thought processes more nebulous, kind of it makes things more unclear. But once this applies here too, once you kind of understand the challenges, then you can make changes. So knowing these configurations is important, because then you can use these in your personal life to make improvements. Um, so then you have Mars. Mars can be viewed as kind of an initiator, as I said about Aries. Mars is kind of important right now because Sun has entered kind of Aries. So be on the lookout for this. A lot of this is education, training, and whether it be on a smaller scale or on a global scale, as leaders try to understand and grapple with some of the challenges and economic changes. This will Some of this is in the learning process, and then that will allow for manifestation of all of that. So overall, an interesting configuration. Of course, you start off by looking at Libra and Aries, the dynamic tension that takes place between the two, and then the ascendant is in Scorpio. The ruler of Scorpio is Pluto, but the traditional ruler of Scorpio is Mars. So you kind of look at both when you're looking at the ruler of this sign. Um, so these are all interesting. I've probably spent some time in various readings to explain the mythology behind this. But here's Jupiter. This is something that is there that kind of accentuates the effect of Pluto. Um, but this is, I think, the placement of Saturn is important because that actually kind of tempers the manifestation more. And so this configuration is good. So allow all these to kind of blossom and grow, and of course we're in spring, so just understand where you have to do what you need to do. All right. I hope this has made some sense. Thank you for listening.